and welcome to Bottoms Down, chair yoga for everyone. I'm Carol. I'm glad you've joined our community. Check out the Bottoms Down YouTube channel homepage for easy access to videos about the body area you want to work on, or the amount of time you have for your yoga practice today, or if you want to stay seated or stand more. And if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button. Don't forget, it's free, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment. In today's practice, we'll explore poses for gratitude. When in a state of gratitude, the physical body releases tension and will also allow the poses to sit better in the body. And, per your request, our practice will include stretches for our feet. You'll only need a chair for today's class, and let's get started. All right, so we're going to come forward in our chair, and let's take just a moment to ground our feet. So we're going to think about having both feet on the floor equally weighted. And then the same kind of thing for our sits bones, right? So our sits bones are going to be equally weighted on the chair. We're going to have our hands resting lightly on our thighs. Let's flip our palms up to the ceiling. Close your eyes and connect to that breath. Just feeling your natural inhalation and exhalation. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last time, inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to your heart and set your intentions for today's practice. And consider creating an intention of gratitude. One more breath here. Bring your hands back down to your thighs and open your eyes. We're going to roll our shoulders. So forward, up, back, and down. Let's do that again. Forward, up, back, and down. And we're going to do that again reversed. Let's go back, up, forward, and down. One more. Back, up, forward, and down. Now we're going to do one at a time. So just pick a shoulder. It doesn't matter. Let's roll them one at a time. Oh yeah, that feels good. And then we're going to reverse it. Nice. All right. Very, very good. So we're going to move into a cat and a cow pose. So we're going to take our thumbs to the back wall and we're going to lift up our heart. Let's inhale peace and love. And then as you exhale, think about exhaling gratitude as you round your spine, hands on thighs for our cat pose. Let's do that again. Inhale into that peace and love, thumbs to the back wall. And exhale, hands to the thighs, exhaling that gratitude. I'm going to do that one more time. Inhale as we lift up, thinking about peace and love. And exhale, rounding those shoulders, hands on the thighs, exhaling. And release. Let's grab a sip of water. We're going to come to standing on the right side of our chair. So we're going to start by taking our feet about hip distance apart. And if it feels okay, you're going to go ahead and let go of the chair and you're going to bring your hands to your heart. All right? So we're going to rock our weight forward onto the balls of our feet, but leave the heel down. So don't lift the heel. Now we're going to bring our weight back, and then we're going to lift our toes, all 10 toes. Place those toes down. Now we're going to lean to the right, and we're going to come center, and we're going to lean to the left. And we're going to come center. We're going to lift the toes of the right foot, and we're going to put them down one at a time, starting with the big toe. Then we're going to lift the toes of the other foot, and we're going to put them down one at a time. Let's lean forward, center, lean back, lift all 10 toes, and down we go. Okay, so bring your hands to your side, and that is a great version of that series. What we're going to add on, this is a significant add-on, so you're not going to do it if it doesn't work for you. But we're going to close our eyes. So when you close your eyes, you're going to have a balance challenge. So not only are we working into that body awareness, so this is a lot about body awareness. We're lifting our feet and our toes, so we're getting a little bit of work in those as well, but we got some balance work. Okay, so remember, if you want to hold that chair, that's fine. If you want to leave your eyes open, that's fine. If you're with me, I'm bringing my hands to heart, and I'm going to close my eyes. We're going to rock our weight forward into the balls of the feet. The heels do stay on the mat, but the weight is forward. Bring the weight to the center, and then we're going to let the weight go to the heels, and we're going to lift all 10 toes. Put those toes down. We're going to lean to the right. And we're going to come center, and we're going to lean to the left. And center. Weight forward. Weight center. Weight on the heels. Lift the 5 toes of the right foot, starting with the pinky. We're going to put them down one at a time. Weight forward, weight center, weight back, lift the 5 toes of the other foot. Starting with the big toe, we're going to put them down one at a time. Weight forward, weight center. Now, weight back, lift all 10 toes, starting with the pinkies. We're going to put all 10 toes down one at a time. Weight forward, and center, and back. Lift all 10 toes. All 10 toes down, and release. How did that feel? I know it's a little challenge there for the balance. It's really good for us though. Okay, so we're going to maintain this hip distance apart position, and we're going to move into an extended mountain pose. We're going to do a little variation of that, okay? So we're going to take our hands up to the ceiling. Shoulders are going to stay down, extending those arms up. All right. Now we're going to bring those arms to a V, and we're going to look up. All right. So feeling the love and the gratitude, opening up those arms. Now I want you to take your weight to the right. Leave those arms at V. And we're going to come center. And we're going to take our weight to the left. Now listen to my voice. If it works for you and you're feeling okay with balance, we're just going to take that right leg off the floor. So it's a little bit like star pose, isn't it? One more breath. Put that foot down and bring your hands down. How did that feel? Let's do the other side. I know, right? A little bit like star pose. Not exactly. We just get into it a little differently. Okay, get those feet hip distance apart, okay? We don't want to have the feet too close together. Let's come up to extended mountain to start with, all right? Arms extending up, shoulders are down, abdominals engaged, belly tight, right? Move into that V. Don't forget, open up. Feeling the love, feeling the gratitude. We're going to take our weight into that left leg first. We're going to bring the weight center, And then we're going to take the weight into the right leg, and then we're going to lift that left leg up. Ah, there we are. Star pose. You feel it? One more breath. Put the foot down. Bring the hands in and release. That's very good. Okay, we're going to stay on this side of our chair, and we're going to hold on to that chair. And we're going to lift that left knee up. Go ahead and bring your hand right under that knee. Now we're going to move the knee in towards the chair, and then we're going to bring it out. All right? We're going to inhale gratitude as we move that knee in, and we're going to exhale love and peace. Inhale gratitude. Exhale love and peace. One more. Inhale gratitude. Exhale love and peace. All right, we're going to reverse it now. Out we go. And in. Bring it out. And in. Bring it out. In. One more. We got this. Okay, now we're going to bring that knee up. I want you to take your hand, slide it along the thigh, over the knee, down the shin. Grab the ankle and let that knee fall down. So ideally, your knees would be even with one another. So it's a version of dancer pose, and if you want the full expression of it, you're going to let go of the chair. But don't feel like you have to. It's okay. One more breath. Hand back to the chair. Put that foot down, and let's go to the other side. So this is a variation of dancer pose, right? So we're not lifting and doing the back bend, but that's okay. So we're going to hold that chair. We're going to bring that knee up. So we're going to grab on underneath it. Okay, ready? Let's move that knee towards the chair. Inhale, gratitude. Exhale, love and peace. Inhale, gratitude. Exhale, love and peace. Let's do that again. Crossing, down and around. Let's do one more. We got this. Stop and reverse it. Good. So a little bit of rotation for that hip joint, such a good thing, right? Keeping those hips open and flexible. All right, are we ready? Let's bring that knee up. Hand along the thigh, across the knee, down the shin, grab the ankle. Bring those knees down, one to near the other. Okay, are we ready? You want to let go of the chair? See if it works. One more breath. Hand back down, foot back down, and have a seat. Grab a sip of water. So we're going to come to standing on the right side of our chair. And we're going to use a tennis ball or a golf ball. You can also use like a frozen water bottle. I would say a soup can. So kind of pick which one you want to use for this next series. If you want to pause the video and go ahead and grab that. The other thing I will tell you is you can do this seated. You don't have to do it standing, okay? All right. So we're going to place the ball, the tennis ball, right under our right foot. Okay, so we're going to hold onto that chair, and we're going to place the ball of our foot, okay, on the tennis ball or the golf ball or whatever it is that you have. So hold on, this is not balance, okay? So the thing about this particular series is you've really got to listen to your body, okay? And if you've got arthritis in your feet or your toes, you're probably not going to want to do the version where we start, kind of squeezing the ball. So just maybe you just take your the pressure. So I'm going to press down as it's just as much as comfortable for you, okay? So again, I cannot express enough how important it is for you to listen to your body on this one. But at the ball of the, when you've got the ball of the foot on the ball, it sounds kind of weird, but the ball of the foot is on that tennis ball, you can press down pretty hard if you've got pretty healthy feet. I don't know about you, but I really feel that. Have you been pressing this whole time that I've been talking? Okay, let's release it. Okay, now we're going to do that again. We're going to press it down, but this time a little more gently. Okay, so not pressing as hard as you can, just a little more gently. And I just want you to rub your foot side to side on that ball. So it's just a little side to side motion. It's a little massage. Okay. Now, if it feels okay, very gently, you're going to rub forward and back. So the foot is just kind of rubbing, going forward and back. But this is just if it feels okay, and you don't want to press too hard for the arch on the arch of that foot, okay? But I'm moving it. Now I'm on kind of the inside of that foot, and then I'm kind of, just move it side to side as you roll it up and back, okay? Good. Now we're going to end one final time, ball of the foot, and we're going to press down. If it feels okay, you're going to just kind of curl your toes around the ball. Just super gentle here though, right? You're pressing down, very gentle grab, if you will, of the toes, and let's release it. Let's put that foot down and just give it a moment, let it just stretch. Just put your weight into the leg you just stretched. It doesn't matter which one, just I want that foot flat and I want you to feel it stretching. Okay, now we're going to go to the other side. So again, I'm going to stay on this side of the chair because it's really not that different, but I'm going to hold that chair, and now I've got the other foot on the ball, and I want you to start with the ball of the foot, okay, pressing into the ball, the tennis ball, and then just feel that a little bit of pressure. So we're hanging out here for a few breaths. At first it probably feels pretty good, and then it may begin to feel a little more like you're really getting some stretch going on there, right? And so let's go ahead and release that. Whew, take a moment. Okay, so now this time what we're going to do is we're going to put the foot on so the ball of the foot again is on the tennis ball, but I don't want you pressing too hard. So it's just a little bit of pressure. And then we're going to roll the foot up and back, okay? And then it's kind of like, as you roll it up and back, you're kind of taking the foot to the side. So maybe it's like, your pinky toe to the heel, if you will. But super gentle here, right? So you don't want to give it too much pressure. It's a little bit more of a massage. Okay, good. All right. Now, let's go ahead and stop, and we're going to go back to the ball of the foot, and we're going to press in. And we're just breathing here. Just one more breath. Let's go ahead and take our foot off of the ball, and let's place that foot on the mat and just let it stretch for a moment. We've just got one more little piece of this, okay? So now I'm going back to the other foot, and I want it to be the heel. So you're just going to put the heel of the foot, so the toes are on the mat, the ball of the foot and the toes are down, and I just want you to press into that heel. So again, you can give it a little bit of pressure here. That's okay for the heel. We just don't ever want that pressure in the arch of the foot, okay? So the ball of the foot, the heel is fine, but not the arch. So I'm pressing the heel into that ball, I'm pressing it down. Oh my goodness. And let's release that. Put that foot down, put your weight into that foot. Okay, and then we're just going to go to the other side. This is the last thing. Oh yeah. Pressing down the heel into that ball. Just one more breath. All right, let's go ahead and lift up. And then we're just going to set that ball under our chair and kind of out of our way. Okay, very good. So I'm on the right side of my chair, and I'm going to bring my hands to my heart. We're going to move into a sun salutation. Now, I'm going to reverse swan dive. So when you reverse swan dive, you want to be in a position to where your hand's not going to hit the chair, okay? So whatever that means for you. Ready? Hands at heart. Here we go. We're going to bring those arms up. Palms are facing up. We're going to go all the way to that mountain pose, and we're going to bring our hands to our heart. Then we're going to inhale as we come up. And we're going to exhale as we bring those hands down and bring them back to our heart. We're going to do that just like that again. Big circle. Inhale, up we go. Mountain pose. Bring your hands to your heart. There's your exhale. Inhale back to mountain pose. Exhale, big circle around. There's your beautiful sun. And bring your hands to your heart. Okay. So the first add-on is going to be in forward salute with airplane arms, and it looks like this. Okay, so we're leaning forward, our head is out towards where the ceiling and the wall meet, our hips are back where the floor and the wall meet, our hands are back behind us, and we're stretching. All right, let's bring our hands to heart. We're going to add that in. Ready? Here we go. Big circle up to mountain pose. Bring your hands to heart. There's your exhale. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, forward salute, airplane arms. Stretch it out. One more breath. Bring your hands to your heart, just like that again. Big circle. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, belly button to spine. Dive it forward. Forward salute, airplane arms. Stretch. Okay, now we're going to move to a forward fold with our hands on our thighs. All right, here we go. Hands on those thighs. Let that heart fall forward. One more breath. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, roll it up into standing position, bring your hands to heart. Ready? Again. Big circle, sun salutation. Bring those hands to heart. Back up we go. Dive it forward. Forward salute, airplane arms, stretch. Hands on thighs, supported forward fold. Tuck the chin, bend the knees, roll it up. Last time through. Now this time, big circle up. If you want to not do a supported forward fold, I'll show you. We're going to add that piece on. Up we go. Dive it forward, belly button to spine. Forward salute. Now let's start with that supported forward fold. Hands on thighs. Then, if you so desire, and it feels okay, you're going to let those hands fall towards the mat. Let the head fall. Full forward fold. One more breath here. Bend the knees. We're going to roll it up nice and slow. Come up to a standing position and release. How did that feel? That's a nice one, isn't it? Okay, so the next pose is a humble warrior. Now we're going to turn and we're going to face the seat of our chair, and we're going to take our leg next to the back of the chair, should be your left, and we're going to place that foot under the chair, okay? So that when you bend the knee, the shin touches. Now the back leg, we're going to take a step back, and I want that foot to be at an angle, all right? So that heel is angled in. Bring those hips around to face the seat of the chair. Pull your belly in, lengthen through your tailbone, bend that front knee. All right. So now, instead of bringing, let's go ahead and bring hands to heart to start with, all right? Now, we're going to interlace our fingers behind our back, and we're going to push our knuckles down. So just pushing those knuckles down, opening up your chest, and opening up your heart. All right, now we're going to bow over our front leg. Leave that knee bent, okay? We're going to bow over. Leave your hands back at your back. Don't let them come up, all right? They're going to stay back. You're going to bow over that front bent knee. One more breath here. Let's go ahead and release the hands to the chair and then come up to standing. Straighten that front leg. Okay, we're going to do that again. All right, so remember, Front knee is bent, hips are around. We're pulling that belly in, right? Lengthening through that tailbone. Do your typical warrior one. If you've been with me, you kind of know the drill on this one. And if you haven't, welcome. So glad to have you. So good. I'm going to take you through everything. You don't have to worry about having never seen one before, okay? All right. Are we ready? Now we're going to bring our hands back behind us. Interlace your fingers. Push those knuckles down, okay? Front knee stays bent. We want to straighten it. I know. Feel, we're going to lengthen through the spine. We're going to begin to let that heart fall forward. Now, I want you to see if it works for you. You're going to bring your head to the mat, to the chair, excuse me. So don't think about lifting those hands up behind you. I want you to keep your hands right at the small of the back. It's fine. Little humble warrior here. One more breath here. Release the hands. Put your hands on the chair. Roll it up into a standing position. How did that feel? We got to do the other side. I know. Let's come to the other side. We've got this. All right, so we're going to step. Remember, that foot, the one next to the back of the chair. It doesn't matter that much for this one because we're not twisting around, but still, that's kind of the one that I'm doing anyway. You want to do the other one. All right, knee bends, step back. Remember, that foot is at a 45-degree angle. That heel is on the mat. Bring those hips around to face the chair and bend your front knee. Pull the belly in, lengthen through the tailbone. Hands behind your back, push those fingertips, the knuckles down, lift your heart. All right, keeping your hands back by your back. We're not lifting our hands. We're going to let that upper body begin to come forward. We have one more breath. Now go ahead and come up to standing. Take a little break. Okay, we're going to do it again and see if we can get our forehead down. If you don't, it's not a big deal. Okay, I'm just giving you an add-on. You know you don't ever have to add on. All right, we're bowing over that front leg, our humble warrior. Are we ready? Here we go. Hips, bring the belly in, lengthen through the tailbone. Clasp the fingers behind you. Press those knuckles down, lifting up through that heart first, right? Now, we're going to go ahead and come, and I'm going to say on this very last one, if it feels okay and you want to let your hands come up behind you, that's okay. We're pretty warm now. But if you don't want to, it's okay. You can just leave the hands right on the back, okay? Ready? Here we go. Hinge forward. Maybe we put that forehead on the chair, maybe we don't. Maybe the hands come up behind us, maybe they don't. Humble warrior. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Release the hands, grab the chair. Go ahead and roll up into a standing position and take a little break. Does that feel okay? All right, let's all come to seated. And grab a sip of water. Clasp your hands behind your back. Press the knuckles down towards the seat of the chair. Lift your heart. Squeeze those shoulder blades behind you, making room for gratitude. Let's drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. Don't lose that squeeze behind your back. Drop your chin down towards your chest. Drop that left ear towards that left shoulder. And drop your chin towards your chest again. Oh my goodness, that feels good. And let's release that. Okay, very good. We're going to move into seated thread the needle. So we'll start with our right arm. We're going to have our hands on our thighs to begin with, and we're going to lift our right arm up towards the ceiling. So your little twist here, right? So my ribs are moving, my knees are staying stable. I'm moving up this ear is falling down kind of towards your leg. All right, lifting up. Now I'm going to take the hand that's in the air and I'm going to bring it through between the hand and my chest or my body, right? And it's going to come through and I'm going to twist and I'm going to look the other way. So now the opposite ear is down towards the leg. And then we're going to bring that arm up. You kind of see what we're doing here. We're going to inhale and then exhale as you come through. Thread the needle. Inhale, up we go. And exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale, up we go. So feeling that twisting happening right at the ribs. And exhale down. And release. Okay, let's do the other side. So again, this hand is just going to rest here and my arm is going to kind of slide in and out between this arm and my leg. Okay, are we ready? We're going to twist as we look up. Knees stay forward. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we're going to bring that arm through. That opposite ear is going to go down towards your leg. Inhale, up we go. And exhale, thread it through. Inhale, up we go. Exhale, thread it through. Last time. Up we go. And thread it through. And release. Excellent. Bring your arms out wide. Right hand on top, hug yourself. Lots of gratitude for yourself for doing the hard work. Let's lift those elbows up towards the ceiling. And let's bring those elbows down. Bring them center. Let's go to the right. And center. And left. And center. We're going to open. And let's get the other arm on top. Hug yourself. Squeeze. Elbows up. Center. Elbows down. And center. To the left. And center. And to the right. Center we go. And release. All right. So the only add-on, we're going to do that whole series one more time with our leg crossed, okay? So if it feels okay for you, you're going to cross one leg on top of the other. Here we go. Open. Cross one arm on top. Let's go down. Center. Up. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Open the arms. Switch legs. Opposite arm on top. Down. Center. Up. Center. Right. Center. And left. And center. Very good. Well, that feels good to me. Okay, so we're going to move into pyramid pose. We're going to extend our right leg out, toes to the ceiling. Now, we're going to extend first, nice and long through the spine. Hold on to those thighs and let that heart fall forward. So just feel that stretch first, and then we're going to do a little add-on. And tuck the chin and roll it up. Now, the knee that's bent, that's the arm you're going to use. You're going to extend it up, inhale to prepare. Then exhale, you're going to come to the outer edge of that leg. And inhale, up we go. Exhale down. Inhale, up we go. Exhale down. Inhale, up we go. Last one. And exhale down. Release that. Okay, is that feeling all right? Can we do the other side? Let's do it. Extend that leg, toes to the ceiling. Let's start just by doing one forward, holding onto those thighs, just feeling that stretch first. Hamstring. All right, tuck the chin and roll it up. Now the knee that's bent, that's the arm we're going to use. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come out to the outer edge of that leg. Inhale, up we go. Exhale down. Inhale, up we go. Exhale down. And release. Excellent. We're going to cross ankle to knee. Remember, if that doesn't feel good for you, you're going to cross ankle to ankle. It's fine. Pick the version that you like. We're going to hang out here for just a couple of breaths. So it's a little bit of that hip stretch, right? So that getting into that hip and glute area. All right, if you want a little more, this can be what you're happy with right here. If you want a little bit more, lengthening nice and long through the spine, we're going to begin to let the heart fall forward. Keeping the back flat. So look out, not down. So looking out just a little bit. Keep the back flat. You're going to get a little bit better stretch there. Tuck the chin, roll it up. And then we're just going to move that knee up and down a little bit. Fluttering the butterfly wing, moving that hip joint. All right. Now let's do that again. Inhale, extend, exhale, come forward. If you want to press gently on that leg, you can. You don't have to. It's just an option. And roll it up. Very good. Okay, let's do the other side. So we're going to start by just hanging out here for a couple of breaths. And remember that ankle to ankle is a great version, right? Just don't move this foot in. Keep this foot out as you cross over, because we want to get a little stretch into the back hip glute. Ha! This could be all you need right here. And you're like, yeah, this is good for me. If you want a little bit more, we're going to extend the spine nice and long. And we're just going to begin to let the heart fall forward. Oh, right? You feel it? Remember, looking out, not down. Tuck the chin and roll it up. Good. And let's just move that knee a little bit up and down. Okay, last time. Extend and hinge. It feels so good to me. Remember, you can press just gently on this leg if you want to. One more breath. All right, let's go ahead and come up. Unravel. So remembering that not skipping Shavasana is a great way to express gratitude to yourself for your yoga practice. Hands resting lightly on the thighs. Flip the palms up to the ceiling. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a full breath out. Take a deep breath in. And a full, complete, cleansing breath out.
Accept no excuses. Accept no excuses from yourself. You deserve better. You've had a difficult morning, afternoon, and early evening. Even so, as the day draws to a close, you can revive your sense of purpose and reestablish your focus. When you find you're offering yourself excuses for giving up or slacking off, don't accept the offer. Instead, remind yourself of how precious your time is and of all you've committed to do with that time. Sure, you have the ability to talk yourself out of making the effort. Fortunately, you have just as much ability to talk yourself into it, and a lot better reason to do so. Yes, that effort can be complicated, frustrating, uncomfortable, and inconvenient. And it can also be highly rewarding. You deserve life's best rewards, and you deserve the experience of doing the demanding work to attain them. Accept no excuses and give yourself the fulfilling life you deserve.
Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Reach up with the right hand. Give the head a gentle tug as you press that left hand down towards the floor. Release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. Reach up with your hands. Give the head a gentle tug. Release it. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Reach up with the left hand. Give the head a gentle tug, pressing that right hand down towards the floor. Release it. Look up just slightly. Open your mouth if you want to stretch your jaw. Bring your hands to your heart. Honoring one another, we say, Namaste. Thank you for joining today. I'm so very grateful for each and every one of you. And I will see you next time.